Hi y'all, this is so blessed. Welcome to the blessed place. How y'all doing? Y'all, I just did this video and it was about 10 minutes long, and I always preview my videos before I upload them 99% of the time. And y'all, it was so long and boring I bored myself. So I'm redoing it. What I talked about was relationships, and I was just contemplating, what is it about? I was thinking about a conversation I had with a friend of mine, and we were talking about relationships and kind of throwing out rhetorical questions and statements, saying, what is it, about relationships that we have so many people who want relationships who are not finding relationships. We have women who say they're looking for good men who say they're looking for good women. Why are we missing each other? And then the ones who are connecting, we're not quite connecting, or we're not quite connecting for long. You meet somebody, you think you hit it off with them, and it fizzles out in a week or two, or a month or a couple of months at best. And what is it that we're just not quite connecting? Why is it that we don't have more really good relationships? Why is it we have so many single people who want a relationship? I don't know. There's probably so many answers. There are probably as many answers to that as there are people and thoughts. So I would love for you to share your thoughts with me. What do you think it is that there's a breakdown in relationships and breakdown in connecting people in relationships? I don't know. You tell me. I have, of course, y'all know I have some thoughts, right? And I'll share those thoughts with you all periodically. So I'm just going to share maybe one or two here. I was telling my friend that one of the things I believe the breakdown in relationship is that we fake and pretend to be someone that we are not in order to get the person or impress the other person, because that's what we think we should do. We have been taught, we have been told, we have been told subliminally, we have been told overtly, we have been told how you should act or what is expected of you as a woman or as a man, as a girlfriend, as a boyfriend, in a love relationship. And we put on airs and pretend to be something that we're not to get something that we want. And I think to combat that problem, we need to start going into relationships or when we first meet someone, being our authentic selves. Now, I know there are certain, dating rules, do's and don'ts, and I've talked about that in some of my videos. And I do believe in, a lot of those do's and don'ts. But one of the do's that I believe in wholeheartedly is be yourself. Don't put on airs. Don't pretend to be something that you're not. And then later on, when the relationship kind of progresses within the weeks or months, then the mask comes off, and the other person starts to see the real you, and they don't like what they see, or you start seeing the real him or the real her, and you don't like what you see. Why? Because we pretended. I think that's one of the problems. I really do. I think that so many of us, and it doesn't even have to be in just, say, a love relationship. It could be in a relationship with your parents, relationship with your children, relationship with your co-workers, your boss, your associates, acquaintances, any type of relationship that you could think of. I think, and even sometimes a relationship with yourself, even your own personal, intimate relationship with yourself, we are so afraid to be our real self. I mean, to peel back the layers, peel the banana or peel back the layers and see who we really are. Because, why? I don't know. Because some of us don't like who we really are. Some of us are maybe like who we are, but we're afraid that others won't like who we are. But one thing I tell you, if you like who you are, others will like who you are. This is one concept that I think so many people miss, and so many people don't quite believe or can't quite grasp. I'm not saying everybody. Some of you got a good handle on this, but so many of us don't understand this concept that we tell people or teach people how to view us, how to think about us, and how to treat us by how we view ourselves and how we think about ourselves and how we treat ourselves. And if we can get to our true authentic self and like who that person is and let that person shine through, others will like others will like what you put out, and those who don't, because you're not everybody's cup of tea. I'm not everybody's cup of tea. We're not going to be everybody's cup of tea. So those who don't like your authentic self, so what? Oh well. What are you talking about, Derica? Now, Derica, my daughter, she is one of the most authentic people that I know. I'm so proud of her authenticity. This girl does not pretend to be anybody else but herself. Isn't that right, Derica?
If you don't like me, what's wrong with you?
Let me just show you. Oh, she's over here. Oh God, she's over there getting ready. Oh Jesus.
Mama, let's get ready.
But yes, I think that's one of the problems in relationship, is that we try to project ourselves to be something that we're not, and then when the other person find out that we're not who we presented at first, sometimes they don't like what they see behind, the mask. So periodically we're going to talk more and more about this, but y'all share with me, what do you see as some of the problems in relationships? And as solution to this problem, be yourself. Peel back the layers and let your true self shine through. And you teach people how to treat your true self. And most people will like it. And those that don't, oh well, it's their loss. Y'all be blessed.